the embodiments of God, then how can we get moksha? Do we need moksha? And we already that?
See that? The Buddhi intellect of Trinidad. Good, good. It is the desire that keeps us away from our true nature, which is divinity. Simple example, there's curtain here, actors there behind the curtain. You can see the actor if the curtain is lifted up. The curtain of the ego, the curtain of the desire keeps God behind. Unless the curtain is dropped or lifted, you cannot see God. Therefore, desire, moha, must be given up, kshaya. Giving up is kshaya. Desire is moha. Giving up desire, moha kshaya, is liberation, moksha. Moha kshaya is moksha. Giving up the attachment and desire is what is there. Secondly, is it necessary to know what other person, what we are, right? What do we get out of it? By having moksha, moha kshaya, desireless, what do you get out of it? Because we are business minded. What do you get? You get that you cannot expect in life. What do you get when you are desireless? When the desire is fulfilled, you are elated. When the desire is not fulfilled, you are depressed. When you are desireless, what happens? You are not elated. You are not depressed. You are equanimous. You are steady-minded. You are peaceful. You are blissful. You are not disturbed by bumps and jumps, ups and downs, lashes and slashes in life. You remain steady, calm. It's only on the surface of the sea you find oceans, turbulent oceans. Deep in the sea is quite calm. That is desirelessness. Waves are the desires that disturb the ocean, but well deep in there it is calm, tranquil and peaceful. That's what moksha is. Simple example. On the day of birthday or on the day of visit of the President of India, or be that an international conference or any other day, Swami is Swami. There's no change in the dress, in the talk, on any aspect. He is same, one and the same. Why? There is no special occasion for him. There is no ordinary day. There is nothing like extraordinariness. What is extraordinariness in Baba? To be ordinary is his extraordinariness. He is very ordinary, therefore he is extraordinary. Therefore, my friends, not attaching anything, the moment he goes out of the Prasantalayam, he doesn't speak about that. The moment he comes back, he doesn't speak of Bangalore. The moment birthday over, finished, done with it. Whereas you and I brought forward. Accounts brought forward. Next sheet. Last year, you know what I have done? 3 years ago, what I have done? You submit me your service register, which is useless. Junk. Live in the present. Live in the present, not past or future. That is moksha. That makes you peaceful. Why can't we be happy now? Are we patients in the hospital? No. Are we in prison? No. Are we running to debts? No. Any problems? No. Then why are you serious? As we have consumed one bottle full of castor oil. Can't we smile? Can't we enjoy? When you live in the present, you can be blissful. When you live in the past, you'll be regretful. When you live for the future, you'll be hopeful, later hopeless. If you live in the present, you'll be blissful. Thank you.
Why does it seem that there is not enough feeling and caring for animals?
For
Animals
animals.
inside devotees. How can we change that so that we have regard, care and concern for animals?
First of all, let Sai devotees learn to care for human beings. Let them love human beings first, leave alone animals. You meet me every day, but you don't love me. We meet every day, you don't respect me. We meet every day, there is jealousy between us. There's disrespect between us. There's envy between us, jealous. If anybody says you are good, well, I lose my appetite. When you are famous, I lose my sleep. When everybody praises you, I feel that I am condemned. When I have these dirty qualities of envy, pride, jealousy, ego among ourselves, how do we expect to love animals? All right, I still love. Okay, love animals, be an animal. Our life is evolution from non-living to the living. In living, plant world, animal world, human world. No, I want to be in the animal world. You don't need to say your life is that of an animal. So how do you transcend, grow from animal stage to human level? From human level to the divine level. At the divine level, all are same. Animal, plant, rocks, mountains, rivers, grass blade, the peacock, running brooks, all are divine. So it is a kind of evolution, a travel from animal to human to divine. Animality to humanity to divinity. Thank you very much.
Professor, can you share how Swami has treated animals and pets which he had under his care during his life?
Instead of saying animals under his care, we could rather say all are under his care. All animals, all humans are under his care. Not those that live there in Prashantalayam. Wherever we are under his care. We are under the canopy of the sky. All are under his care. Is a simple example. Swami visited Horsley Hills. Horsley Hills, a famous area in Chittoor district of Andhra Pradesh, close to a town by name Madanapalli. Swami visited Horsley Hills. He spent some time with devotees. While returning from Horsley Hills, he asked the driver to stop the car. Driver stopped the car. Swami got down. and patted on the back of a buffalo. Back of a buffalo. Thank you, he said. Thank you to a buffalo? We fellows are here. Why do you thank buffalo? Do you know what Baba said? This buffalo carried drinking water for all of us to the top of the mountain, Harsley Hills. Therefore, I need to thank. One day he was walking. One stone had hit his toe. It was bleeding. Immediately others started removing that stone. Baba said, no, it is waiting for my visit. It is waiting all these years for my visit. I know that it will hit him. I stepped on that only to bless it. Ahalya. I know that. I would also give another example. In Vrindavan, Bangalore, where the present Ramesh Hall is located. Prior to that, there is a very big tree under which there is a shed called Sai Ram shed. Baba wanted that tree to be cut so that they can have a huge shed over there. Believe me, my friends, when the tree was chopped off or cut off, the branches are cut off. From the one branch end, they could see tears. The branch was shedding tears. Immediately they made a phone call to Swami. Swami, how can we cut this tree which is crying? Baba said, it served me all these years. Now we are going to remove it. Therefore it is crying. Don't stop it. Don't worry about it. It will stop crying. I'll console it. That's why Baba. That is Satsai Baba. Animal or plant or animal. One day, there's a huge trunk of saris. Saris, ladies' saris. You wear saris? Okay, saris. Because I find very few ladies wearing saris. Saris. And Swami wanted Dr. Hislop to distribute saris. Taking out of the trunk and distributing. Finally, 3 saris are left behind after distribution. Suddenly, Hisla finds water in the trunk. Swami, water in the trunk? It was not there before. I'm sorry. Baba said, don't feel sorry. The sari is crying. The sari left behind is feeling very sorry. I don't deserve distribution. Don't I deserve distribution, my Lord? Don't I deserve your touch? Don't I deserve to be worn by a devotee, my Lord? Am I to spend my life in this trunk? Therefore, saris are crying. That is such a Sai Baba. That is such a... I know when Swami stands there, Vrindavan Whitefield on the steps, so many lambs and ducks, they come very close to him, fluttering their wings. Swami, as he is talking, I was wondering, students were wondering, do you know Baba said, when God comes down, these animals are rejoicing. These animals are dancing. They're dancing with their wings. Why not human beings? Why not you, human beings, rejoice the advent of God? Avatar. Animals could dance. Birds could celebrate. Flowers could celebrate. Why not you and I? Is it not tragic? Therefore, the whole universe, the whole of the creation is blessed by Him that rejoices His advent. Thank you.
Sir, our Madam President, she is wearing a sari. How does intention place or fit itself into place or fit? How does intention fit into the unity of thought, word and deed?
My friends, I'll tell you a secret. All these questions are coined by him.
That's not true.
He represents all of you. Because we are a democracy, where our representatives stand on behalf of us, here we have a representative questioning me on your behalf. Intention be?
How does intention fit itself where unity of thought, word and deed is concerned?
Wow. You followed that question?
Yeah.
It is metaphysics. Good. Intention should be pure, pious. If that intention is selfish, if that intention is egoistic, if that intention is to dominate others, if the intention is to show off, publicity, exhibitionism, self-aggrandizement, self-glorification, if the intention is that, there cannot be unity of thought, word and deed. This disunity because of evil intention. When the intentions are good, pure, pious, selfless, that intention which is pure and pious is born out of intuition. The other intentions are born out of thought, very much referred to as a desire. But this intuitive intention, born out of intuition, is bound to be pure and divine. And the pure intention, which is divine, born of intuition, intuitive intention, will certainly lead to unity of thought, word and deed. There will be unity there if it is intuitive. If it is psychological, there will be disunity. So psychological intentions are divergent. Psychological intentions are divisive. Psychological intentions are selfish, cunning and political. The intuitive intentions are full of love, selfless, divine, spiritual, leading to unity of thought and word and deed. Thank you.
Sir, sometimes when we plan and execute activities, and we do everything possible to make sure that everything is in place. But on that given day, things other than what we plan take precedence. And sometimes there is frustration that it's not happening the way it is planned, which leads to the other question that Swami says, love my uncertainty. Can you expound?
Good. I don't know how many of you really enjoy these questions, but I not only enjoy but appreciate these questions. I welcome such questions. Unfortunately, there are many people that ask me, how many times does he eat? How many times does he brush his teeth? How many times does he change his dress? Very pretty. But I want these questions. Love my uncertainty, meaning what? It is oft repeated quote. Everybody says, love my uncertainty, Baba said. What is it? Meaning, uncertainty meaning not given to your speculation, not given to your expectation. Uncertainty meaning non-speculative, non-expectational, non-predictable. You cannot predict, you cannot expect. That is uncertainty. Simple example. When I am here first, we are first to reach here. I thought, is this all Trinidad? Just accepting 4 or 5 people, nobody was there. But now, so many have come. Therefore, love my uncertainty. Love when there are few. Love equally when there are many. Love equally uncertainty, meaning divine will. Uncertainty to you, certainty to him. When it is certainty, it is called divine will. When it is uncertainty, it is human expectation. It is human prediction. It is human hope. Love my uncertainty. Whatever I do, be prepared to face it. Be prepared to accept it. That is called surrender. Now, when we plan, certain things don't happen according to our plan. If things happen according to your plan, can anybody control you on earth? You'll have mustache on both sides. What do you think of me? It may be utter flop. It may be 100% success. It may be total failure. It may be thumping success. On the other hand, love my uncertainty, because it is in my hands. That certainty is divine will. Uncertainty is your level. Never be certain. Be prepared for anything, that side or this side. Therefore, uncertainty meaning, I am prepared come whatsoever. At the same time, I plan, I do action to the best of my skill, talent and ability. This is in your hands. That is in his hands. Love uncertainty. Anything may happen. Be ready. That's what it is. Don't expect. Your job is to do, not to expect. That's what it is. Thank you. You can contradict me, you can say no to my answers, pull my collar, you are quite welcome to do it.
So generally, commitment is lacking in the world today. 20%, it is said, of people do 80% of the work. Similarly, in the Sai organization, a handful of devotees are committed. How can commitment be engendered to the point where there is increased participation?
Wow. I wish and pray these questions yesterday and this morning be recorded, be put in YouTube for the benefit of everybody, because these questions are universal in their application, not limited to Trinidad alone. Hitherto he may be representing you. Hereafter he will be representing everybody. I am glad about it. Now, coming to the point. There are two words here, my friends. One is convenience, other is conviction. We find many devotees going by convenience. Are you going to mandir for bhajans? Yes. Good to know. Why? I have no other thing to do. I am going to attend bhajans today because I have no visitors at home. I am going to Sai Center today. There are no special programs on TV today. There is no socialization today. It is convenience. It is convenience. Go by whims, fancies, vagaries of your mind. Convenience. Heavy rain. Where are you going? I am going to attend bhajans. Heavy rain, downpour of rain. Why do you go? Yes, I will go. Conviction. Conviction. Today is Sunday, relax. Weekend. Enjoy. I'm sorry. I'm going to service activity. Conviction. Conviction does not care any inconvenience. Conviction has no vacation. Conviction has no profit motive. Conviction has no other intention of promotion to a higher position. Conviction, meaning I'll hold on to that. I'll hold on to that. Come what may. You may keep me in position today. You may remove me out of position today. I have deep conviction that I am here for Swami, not for you. Not for you. At this moment, I am happy to share the names of two illustrious persons who stay there even today in Prashantinilayam. One is Dr. Narasimhan, Dr. Narasimhan, the like of whom I have not come across till this day. I visited 55 countries. I have not met a person of that type. Because he is a man of conviction, quite an engaged, with MD degree, post-graduation in medicine, promising career. He resigned, took to Sai service, and served as director of Sri Satya Sai Mobile Hospital on honorary basis, not on payment, salary, no. He was the director of Satya Sai Mobile Hospital that caters to the needs of patients in and around Puttaparthi. 400 villages. Wonderful, unimaginable. They conduct medical camp once every 15 days, every fortnight. Medical camp will be held here. Orthopedics patients at one place. Tests done there. Medicines given there. Food distributed there. Everything at one place. Heart patients, examination, medicine, everything there at one place. All patients are categorized under different heads: ENT, ophthalmic, dentistry, cardiac, like that. At every place doctors are located respectively. Medicines are located respectively. And these doctors are from all over the state. They come in shifts. This fortnight, one batch comes. Next fortnight, another batch. What type of doctors? Very, very busy practitioners to whom time is money. Directors, researchers, professors, they come there. One day I went to see that. I was amazed. They treat 1,000 patients per day. And they distribute medicines enough for one full month. They follow up the case. They recommend the case to City Hyderabad if the patient needs a higher treatment or better treatment. A sevadal accompanies that patient. duly recommended by Dr. Narasimhan. At the end of that patient will be brought back. They'll follow his progress. I couldn't believe it to be true. Even now I am not able to believe it to be true. I have to pinch here. That is conviction. Conviction. I have another man for information by name Rommel. R-O-M-M-E-L. He occupied highest post of office, IFS, Indian Foreign Service, topmost. He served as an ambassador of India to different countries. After retirement, voluntary retirement, he settled in Prashantalayam. Not known to anybody, not known to many. No interaction, no socialization, no publicity, no photographs. He gets up early morning at 5 o'clock, goes to village, returns in the night. Thus he visited all the villages in the district, helped all poor people and needy people, attended to the sick people, old people. And today in Prashantalayam, if you have that, all the greenery, if you have that, there at the center, avenue trees growing on there, it is because of Rommel. Decoration because of Rommel. Not only that, there are huge sheds far behind where old people stay. Very old people, disabled, who sacrifice everything for Swami. This Rommel goes there at 4 o'clock, early hours in the morning, with fuel, gets hot water ready for these people to have a bath in winter season. That is conviction. There are two people, Dr. Narasimhan and Rommel, the like of whom I am yet to meet. In one of the meetings I said, given the chance, let me be a Rommel in the next life. Because that's a life of conviction. That's not life of ambition. That's the life of conviction. That is not the life of promotion. That's not life of publicity, pomp and show. That's life of commitment, surrender to the Lord. That's what I would like to share with you this present morning. I'm happy to think of those two noble souls. Thank you very much.
Professor, one last question. At different points in one's life, one is criticized, condemned, insulted, for whatever reason. How should the spiritual aspirant use criticism to become bigger, better, and stronger?
Good question. You heard this question? For your benefit, my harsh voice will let you hear once again. Is soft and tender like a coconut. Coconut water, soft. And very harsh and bitter. What does he say? We are insulted sometimes. We are ignored, neglected, humiliated. How should we react? I am no exception. I am no exception to this, I remind you. I too go through the same thing, even today. Then what my reaction? Are you fellow, what do I care? I have come for Swami. I live for Swami. I breathe for Swami. My feeling is live for Swami or live not. What do I care? I don't want you to praise me. You may insult me because you know the language of insults. You may humiliate me because you are accustomed to humiliation. Your lifestyle is humiliation. So you function at your level. What do I care? Elephant walks majestically. Dogs on either side may bark. It doesn't care. It doesn't care. Similarly, I don't bother about your praise or blame because my intention is very clear: to make him happy, to please him. One example. When President of India, Abdul Kalam, visited Bhagwan Baba, he brought a poem written in Telugu, got it translated by one of his secretaries. He wanted that poem to be read out and translated to English on the dais. On the day of convocation, Swami was sitting there. And Abdul Kalam, President of India, came to me and said, Mr. Anil Kumar, would you translate this and read out? President! I said, Swami, please tell Swami, please tell Swami. I wanted Swami to permit me. He went and told Swami, Anil Kumar is a good translator. He went on praising me. I was saying, sorry, enough. Because if the Swami starts speaking, singing all songs, I am undone, flop. So let me not be put to test. Let not these praises get into my head, sir. Then he requested Swami, let Anil Kumar translate. Then I went to Swami, Swami, shall I do it? Yes, do it. That is the way. Because some boss, some president, some prime minister asks you if you do it, it is convenience, intentional. When I submit to God, it is conviction. I'll give you another example. It was the time of international conference. Meetings are held in Hillview Stadium. Stadium packed with 1 lakh devotees. On third day, after the valedictory function is over, Swami was standing on the dais. He called international chairman, Indulal Shah. Indulal Shah, who is the speaker now. Swami, we don't have anybody since the conference is over. Oh, but who will speak now? Swami, I don't have anybody. So you have everybody for the conference and you have nobody today. Then he fell into the Swami, you should save us. Somebody should speak. 1 lakh devotees. Swami said, I know he is listening to me. Swami said, our dancer is there, bring him here. He didn't understand. Dancer, where is dancer? Anil Kumar is the dancer. He will speak. And then I came to Swami. Swami said, Indulal Shah wants you to speak. Come on, you speak. I said, Swami, I am not here to speak. If Indulal Shah wants me to do it, I will do it if you want me to do it, or else not. See, Indulal Shah, that is the difference between you and Anil Kumar. That is the difference. Come on, boy, you speak, he said. So, to go by his decision, to go by his permission, to go by his divine will, leaving it to everything you may gain or lose is conviction. But, let me do it, let me have some more publicity, that is convenience. Therefore, let our life be based on conviction, never by convenience. Thank you very much.